The golden child is here.
Hey, man. Say, man, what up, Kev?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. You feel me? Hey, shout out to Kev, though, because I just came down here. He got a dope-ass studio. I went in there and made some straight hit records. Y'all gonna hear them motherfuckers. I'm finna switch it up.
No, it's crazy because you were playing me, even besides the stuff you made the other day, like you were just playing me just the stuff that's in the, that you have just loaded up ready. That's crazy with everyone and their mom.
Yeah. I got some shit in the vault. I'm just sitting back.
You got some shit for sure. That's putting it lightly.
Back, aiming. I'm just sitting back aiming.
Well, it's crazy too because like the one thing about you, bro, is like it's like I remember the first time I heard Scandalous, I was like, oh, this shit is different. Like the thing about, you know, and this is something I feel like Greedo preaches so much is like it's easy to try to box in LA rappers into this little box.
Yeah.
And you immediately did such a great job of just like when I heard Scandalous, I was like, oh shit, this ain't the same. This is different.
Yeah, facts. Man, we hate it. We hate being put in a box, especially the ones that's really talented. Like even me though, when I came out, I had a hard time trying to locate my specific sound. Like, all right, where's my foundation? Like, like people know that they can come to me for, you know what I'm saying, shit that sound like that. But when you hear '03 Flow or Tarzan, like all my records sound different. That's for sure. I like that, but it's like a gift and a curse because you don't really know what you're going to get whenever I drop.
Right, and you were playing me some shit, and like, you know, I feel like you just got a very, like, you got a range of tones that your voice can go in, where, like you said, like, if you didn't know it was you, and maybe you had only heard '03 Flow, and maybe you heard another record.
You wouldn't even know.
You might not even know it's the same guy.
I swear to God, shit crazy.
But I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's good. Sometimes it's bad for me, I feel like, because I see all these other artists, and they got like a foundation, and it's like, damn, I kind of want that for myself, but at the same time, I don't want to be boxed into a specific sound. So,
well, I think you got a foundation though, because I think when you have like, you know, records that are, you know, whatever level, you got a couple of hit records. You know, I feel like that, you know, whether it's a West Coast hit or whatever, you got records that, I mean, like I booked you at my club in Scottsdale, and that shit was fucking lit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 1111.
And before you even DJ, like when I would DJ at my spot, I would always play '03 Flow, and the whole fucking crowd would just sing it.
Bro, people love that song.
It's crazy,
like,
bro.
They got like an emotional connection to that song.
For sure.
And when I made it, I didn't think that like everybody would be able to relate to it like that.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because when you made it, Greedo was incarcerated.
Yep, he was in the pen. Did
you have any relationship with him prior to him being incarcerated?
Well, I had reached out to him before he went to jail, and that's kind of why I always fucked with Greedo, like, because I didn't even really have no songs out, like, and he was still willing to fuck with me, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say under what circumstances or what price or whatever, but like, you know what I'm saying? He could have just ignored my DM, or he could have just ignored my email, whatever the case may be. And when he was in jail, I spoke to him like a couple times over the phone. And he just used to give a nigga game, like giving me game about the industry and how I should move.
But he didn't need to.
Yeah, exactly. And he still do though. Like anytime me and Greedo link up or we talk, like, bro, he always dropping gems on me, like showing me the way, which, you know, in this industry, a lot of people ain't gonna do. You gotta pay to play.
No, he's one of the realest, like, what I like about Greedo is he understands his worth. And he understands his position, and he doesn't take it lightly. I think a lot of people, they get some motion. Here, let me push this back. I was gonna fall off. Let me help you out there. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Good looking.
Oh, this fucking Velcro's tripping. Jesus, there it goes. But I feel like a lot of people might get some motion. Like obviously, Greedo is one of the most influential rappers to ever come out of Cali, but I feel like they don't understand like the weight that they hold. And I feel like Greedo's very intentional with who he fucks with. I feel like he's a pure-hearted dude. And he's also like not as accessible as everybody else. Yeah, and I feel like that's by design.
He on his superstar shit.
For sure, but it's smart because you can't just be accessible to everybody. You know what I mean? Like you have to kind of understand like, yo, like everything's gonna be kind of intentional. And I feel like he's done a good job of that. So I think it's dope that like even without you having music out and you getting locked up And I'm sure he's hearing about O3 Flow.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Me and Greedo, we got so much shit. We got a whole tape on the way.
Yeah, I heard him talking about it.
Yeah, when he was in the halfway house in Houston, I flew out there and we went all night on some shit.
Fire.
Made some shit that's gonna fuck LA streets up. Like even more parts of the world, but that was really one of my focuses. Like, man, we need some of that shit that the people love here, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we don't really got that. Not right now.
100%, man. 100%. I feel like LA is in need of like some anthems right now.
Yeah.
Because I think obviously shout out to 310 Baby, Soak City's going crazy, but the shit you was playing me, man, listen.
Oh yeah. Shout out to 310 Baby, man.
No, he's going fucking crazy.
Hey, that young dude, he killing
He's
it.
hilarious. He's a good kid.
I love seeing that nigga, man. He killing it. But yeah, the shit I got in the phone, I call it the vault. The shit I got in the vault, man.
No,
Like,
special.
I really plan on just going ahead and taking the throne here and picking different countries. I'm trying to get out the country with this shit.
Well, you weren't you on a major for a sec?
Yeah, I was with Capital. I was
That's
in a
right,
major
Capital.
For like 2 years.
Yeah. How was that experience?
It was cool. I mean, I got to learn the business.
Right.
Because that was the main thing with me, like, coming from where I'm from. Shit, I've never been up close enough to see how all this shit work. Like, it's like I know my potential and I know where I can go, but the actual steps to getting there, I didn't know what the steps was.
So that kind of at least was like a nice dry run for you to be like, you know, I'm in the game. I can see how this music industry works a little. You live, you learn.
Facts.
And now, you know, now you can apply all the stuff you learned into the stuff that's in this vault.
Exactly.